3 of them.
Sorry, I don't. I couldn't get. I couldn't get it to stop playing. I was like, "What the hell does that have to do with me?" So, shit, I don't know. Oh,
I like it. Whew, we made it home
yeah,
from a long weekend.
Doug got to add Ed. Oh, there.
Eddie.
What up? What up?
So this weekend was badass. I don't care what anybody says.
Agreed. Agreed.
Agree 100%. I had an absolute blast. As always.
Man, I'm kind of jealous because this time right now we was 10, 15 in, up there on the hill.
Oh yeah, and Spank told me that he miscounted today. Let's see, 162.
Oh, okay. More than me suspected.
3 days or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Y'all smoking on anything?
Grapefruit.
Yeah,
What is it?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. What's yours, Ed?
mine is pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
I think mine is.
I'm going to shut it off.
Yeah, no worries.
2 shabs. It's all right. Little sample. Shout out to the Green Solution and my homies hooking from Indiana. I was bone dry in my collection, so they helped me out when I got back. So shout out to Cade and Taylor and the management crew.
You should, Jamie.
He should. Wait, didn't he have like the last one in the fall, and that's how I stole his truck? Because he got too fucked up.
I think he. Now he asked if everything has weed in it. We got him pretty good.
That's best case scenario.
Jamie, you won't have a hangover. I promise.
No. Nope. You
great in the morning.
You drive. Just stay there, dude. Have fun. Stay there.
I know. That's where a lot of those people miss out. They leave.
Act stupider.
Party is better there than anywhere.
And huge shout out to Jamie and Billy. They killed it again, as always. Just absolutely murder the microphone.
Yep.
It literally is a huge part of the event, is how good the announcing is and how well they know all the racers and backstories. And
it's cool that we're obviously getting to the point to where a majority is racers, but this time around, obviously there was a bunch of first timers, and really cool. I think that's what sets them apart from a lot of racers. Is their commentary during the whole thing. You know what I mean? When there's downtime, you go to some other tracks and there's downtime, they're playing music and
yeah, we're trying to knock dudes out of a tree stand with a t-shirt cannon. No, I mean, honestly, it's a waste of time to focus on any of that negative stuff. The stuff that Duck said earlier or whatever, I don't know how putting punctuation in that changes that much. I guess, like if that's your boy and you're defending him, I'd defend Jeff if he said something dumb too, but Jeff would never say anything like that to start. But if he did, I would tell him, dude, you better say an apology and
You know what everybody's missing here, though? Listen, this isn't like it's the first fucking time he's done that, so.
No, I know. I mean,
maybe those in those words, but it's what he does every time.
Yeah. It is what it is. It was just some words, whatever. People make mistakes. I'll give anyone a pass. I know that he's done stuff before, but Teach their own, man. But I mean, you cannot argue that his whole point was to be negative, period. There was no positive to come from that comment. If you
Yeah.
don't what we do, then why are you watching? You don't ever see me post something about radio racing.
Nope.
Whether I hate it or love it or whatever.
Got it inside.
It's not my thing, you know. If they're having
I just
fun,
don't watch that, you know. Yeah.
you just don't got to be negative all the time. I feel like there's way too much negativity. I'm going to make a Facebook post tomorrow and just ask everyone to post positive shit in the comments, and then that way everyone has somewhere they can go.
I got something positive right here.
I'm ready.
Shout out to Chuck on Tilt Racing. Hooked it up again.
As always, like that, and that right there is what we should focus on more than anything, is how awesome Chuck is, how awesome Roadrunner is, how much Jeff and Julie and Waterbox Daryl and Happy and Kenzie and Limpy and every other worker up there does to put this event on. And then how amazing are those fans? I really felt this time the fans were next level, dude. Like,
yeah.
I can't even count how many fans came to our trailer and told me stories about War in the Woods 6 years ago that I had forgotten that I did that, or we did that, or we signed that, or we smoked with them, or we did that. You know, it was like just wild, like how many actually like pay attention to what we're doing. It's a good feeling. It took me an hour.
I was getting people hollering at me coming back from taking a shower when they were coming to set their chairs up, and it's like, you know, I don't know that many people, but it was kind of cool to notice by some of them people like that. And then Friday, seeing new faces in classes was even cooler, because I had a race car driver come up to me asking me where to turn. You know, he'd never been there before, didn't know the process, didn't know nothing, and I had to explain to him, like, you know, just back here, we'll let you know here shortly on the announcements. And sure enough, you know, it wasn't too much longer he did. But that, man, I love seeing people you don't know acting as, and then of course first time racers, and just packing that place out.
Yeah, and shout out to all the people that gave me some flour and some other stuff. And y'all are the real heroes.
Amen. Yeah, I thought the fans were next level. I thought it was one of the best events. I understand it didn't get finished. Sometimes shit happens. So, you know, it was a decision by the people left. You know what I mean? So they weren't that mad. They obviously chose that.
Yeah.
Shit happens sometimes, man. You put that many badasses and that much shit in one place and 11,000 fans and stuff, you're bound to have a couple hiccups here or there. A couple people.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. And then also people, that wasn't that bad. We got a lot of racing done, even though I wasn't there for the rest of most of, or the end of it, I guess. But I went back to the stage in a little bit, and then apparently the honey buns. They gave away honey buns.
Yeah, we got honey buns. I posted a video so I walked the return road with Ryan and Megan, which is something else. Like, they have to take 100 photos with everyone. It was so cool to see how much everyone loves them. And then that's where I met the honey bun dudes. So like after that save, it took me an hour almost, I felt like, to get down the return road, because people were literally like stopping the car and then giving me a hug. And I'm just streaming sweat off me. I felt so bad for them because I'm just pouring it on everyone that reaches in the car. But those guys gave us a bunch of honey buns on the way by. And then I went down after that and drank beer with them and did some shots and shit. They were a great group of guys.
But I mean, it's too hard, people, to be negative than it is to be positive.
Yeah, it takes twice the effort.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
So, I mean, there was some fucking gangster ass wheelies. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, right out the
The
gate.
Jeep,
That
Yeah.
Jeep, yeah. Right out the gate, man.
that was a sick looking wheelie.
And Jasper, you know as well as I do, that track was trash at the beginning, huh? Like all
It
that
was back,
rough.
you know, it was definitely slow at the beginning. There's a
Well,
huge difference. Like,
I mean like how it looked, like, before we started, because that bracket race didn't happen, that flood happened, and everything from last fall was basically like paper thin rubber peeling up as you walked on it.
yeah, that track always comes around. Like it just
Oh,
does. But
yeah.
yeah, for a couple pairs there, it was a little rough. But as the Jeep showed, there
It
was
didn't
no
take
problem with
much.
traction after that.
Yep.
And then the same for us. Like a lot of people complained on the right lane, and obviously we had issues in the right lane, but our issues, I don't think really were the bump as much. I mean, the bump did get us, but it got us because so in that burnout, it ended up blowing out two of the header gaskets, like two of the holes. So
Yep.
when we were down on boost, you couldn't really tell in the car because it still met the 3-step and launched on it. But like the curve running up was nowhere, it was like 3-4 pounds short of where we wanted to be. So we went over that bump slower than we wanted to. And just like a dirt road with cheddar bumps, you go over it at 100, you don't feel them. You go over it at 5 miles an hour, and it feels like you're dying.
Right.
So same deal, you know. We had some issues that happened and didn't get over the bump, but I don't care where you go. The lanes go back and forth and move around, and something happens and changes this one or that one. I don't really feel there's a big discrepancy in both lanes usually there. I mean, the right had more problems in it, oil, a couple other things. So, like, part of that contributed to it. But I don't know. The bump to me, it was there. It was a little bigger than usual, but like we prided Jeff's car on being able to go over bumps better than anything. So, like, our problem was lack of power. And hell of a save, though. I was freaking out a couple points during that where I thought, there's a lot of money I'm going to wad up here. But we got lucky and pulled it out and drove her back. It had barely any damage. It roughed up the rear tail light a little bit, but never even really got into the quarter and ripped that wing off that we hated. We literally hated that wing to death. So,
all right, did you give it a fan? Is that what I heard? You gave that to a fan?
We gave the two side pieces to a couple fans that came up, and
hell yeah, dude.
And that's why I said the fans were next level, because he came up and he had stories about us, like him coming up to our pits over and over again at Wagler, at Cash Days at the Hill, at War in the Woods multiple. It was like, God, it's so cool, that people root for us or whatever, even in the first place. Like, I don't know. It was just really cool how awesome.
If more people knew about our parties, pregame, and then for however long we're there, and then race day, it's on, boys. It's on. What's up, boys?
Yeah, there'd be a lot more people there early. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, they got a motorcycle cross too.
Damn. So,
and,
Wagler. Oh yeah, I haven't went to that
Wagler.
yet.
Wagler. That's man. We fucked some shit up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, people got hurt. People got left behind.
Didn't you say, Jasper, that you seen the dog?
Yeah.
Tell him that. Oh shit, he's remembering.
Yeah, we were way too crazy. I don't know how more, like Jeff said the other night on the table, like Wagler is amazing.
Yeah.
Like unbelievably amazing. How we're not having a big race there every year is beyond me. And the owner is just the best dude ever too, man. God, A lot of positives, man. We'll stick with that. Like Wagler's a great place. I had so much fun there. Just I don't know, man. I had all positive thoughts from this weekend. Like I really did all the way through. I was feeling good. I thought everyone was in a good mood. I don't know, man. I had a blast. I had
I
a
was
lot
even
of
having I was even having a good time, even when I couldn't even see or walk.
You might
That's a
have
good
been. We,
thing.
we were a little edgy on that one. So I was worried about you, big guy. That's for sure, man. I could tell you weren't 100, but I know how your heart was and where you were what you were wanting to do, and
Yeah. Well, we drove.
we made the right call. We did. That's all I can say.
Yeah. We drove home Monday. Or
Sunday or Monday?
what day did y'all fly out?
Sunday.
And we left Monday.
Drive straight through.
Yeah, Patrick did, but man, it was nice. Man,
I'm glad it was okay for you. I was kind of worried if it was going to be too much. You know what I mean? Sometimes jammed up in a car for that long can really fuck you up. And the way you were, I didn't want you to have to be even more uncomfortable. But yet, on the flip side, I'm sure a plane ride wasn't going to be any better.
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of planes.
I know how much plane tickets were, and I was like, yeah, I'll just soon die on the way home.
Shit. Oh man.
But
so,
yeah,
hey, listen to this crap. Talking about my flights. All right, so coming out, I paid extra to get a preferred seat. And when I checked in, my boarding group was second to last. It made no sense to me. I didn't throw a fit. I just did it. Whatever. On the way home, Saturday night, right before you kind of got sick and stuff, I was down on the racetrack trying to check in for Sunday's flight, and there was just probably too many people on their phones and shit. And I could not get my phone to work. So literally, I didn't check in on time. I checked in like an hour and a half, 2 hours later, which usually puts you the last person to check on and all that. Man, I got a better boarding group and a better fucking seat and didn't pay $1. How is that possible?
damn.
I was so mad, man. I was like, no way. This shit's fucked up.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Joey.
Yeah, dude. Did you see Joey's kids rolling around with the wagon full of candy?
Genius
Dude,
idea.
every event his kids show up and pull some hustle like that. Like, honest to God, I couldn't be more proud of anyone else's kid. Like, they're going to be all right. It don't matter what happened. I have full confidence that those kids are always going to be all right.
I'm waiting for them to get their own little sideshow going because you know how Jeff's not really letting the kids on the line no more, which is okay. But I've been waiting on Joey's kids to be running the show on the side, man. I know they can gamble. They some gamblers.
Yeah, his whole family, man, they're amazing
good people. Very good people, yes.
Amazing people. Staying positive.
Yeah, man. The drive home, because we left Monday and I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday evening. We got home about midnight or so. Tuesday morning or Monday night, I guess.
Right. What time did the warden get home? She flew home Monday, right?
Yeah, I think she got home at like 1 or something like that. And then she said that I asked how I was feeling and everything. I told her,
yeah. How was she feeling?
She's all right. Man, God bless this woman.
I know, man.
Yes. So much.
She takes care of me, takes care of all the bills and shit, and keeps me in line.
She's the best.
Yeah, She knows when I'm about to have a episode.
really is.
Yes, she does. That's why I was a little bit sad because man, it couldn't have happened at a more worse time because you came back from the bathroom and she went to the bathroom, and when she went to the bathroom, that's when you started feeling bad, and I was like, "Where is she? Where is she?" And then, thank God for those guys that was there to help and make sure you didn't fall, and Patrick and everybody that was, Jeff, Kinsey, everybody that was on the scene really quick, and shout out to the fans for understanding, what was going on and giving us a minute to get you off the track and get you up to some AC and, where you needed to be.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, like the last time, when it happened the first time, I just got the same thing happened. I think I was right there, and I think I sat down, if I remember right. And then we did some more running, I think, and then there was another wreck, I think. And I had to go pee, and went over there, came back, and they were all like, "You went to the restroom," and I started like, I was trying to make it.
Buddy, I was so afraid that that Brown County Dragway sign right there that you stand behind. That's where you made it to the front of that, and all I could think of was like, God, don't fall over that, man, because I've tripped over it. You know what I mean? Everybody's tripped over that shit, and with you, the way you were, I was just like, oh my God. Yeah. I was glad it went the way it did. You know what I mean? Like that's perfect. You know what I mean? It's for the unfortunate situation of you not feeling good. And the facts that, we were in front of 11,000 people. Now that Jeff had said that yesterday, I'm just glad that you were okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could be in front of 1 million, and people, when you get to be my age and shit, you don't give a fuck about a lot of shit.
Dude, Tony had a hell of a save in the morning, dude.
Yeah, he did.
I liked Tony for this. I'm not gonna lie. That thing ran to the end. My money was on Tony. That fucker was rolling.
His chips were falling right, that's for sure. And he was running.
Newcomb was flying.
Newcomb was the one that I was surprised on. Like, from what
I'm
I
not
read,
that surprised, man. That guy's good, and he had Devin backing him. And
I'm not saying by running. I'm saying by that car wasn't 100% ready before this race. I don't think. I think they kind of.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he knows his suspension, and he knows that car. And then he put a Devin combo kind of, or approved combo in it, and let Devin put the computer down kind of, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But those two combos together probably going to show up pretty good.
Yeah.
And like I said, with those blower cars, man, you can play with the throttle some, you can let out a little bit.
And you can hear him doing it. Yeah.
Where, when you're in a turbo car, you better knock it out the park.
Right.
Or you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're going to be 2 hard outs wherever they go for the whole summer. What up, Alex?
I thought Tony was rolling, man. And shout out to Tony for helping us out. We broke a rocker arm the first night in the burnout box, and him and Larry Hulk, that was my first time meeting Larry. And I'm going to say off the bat, I'm usually a really good judge of character, and Larry seems like a fucking awesome dude. Like, way awesome.
Yes.
And if he's rolling with Tony, I'm sure he's cool because Tony's awesome. But
they
helped me out and got it back together.
They might hit him with that smelling salt. For the weekend, just so they can tolerate each other. Is that true?
Yeah, Tony, is that true? Are you guys hitting the smelling salts or what? But yeah, Larry seemed like a really cool dude, man. Oh, Murphy Jenkins.
I think they both are.
Steve just messaged me. I think Murphy Jenkins might have been involved too on the keyboard or something of Duke Nukem's Michael's car. But either way, man, that was flying. There was good racing. I thought every time people were going down, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And I don't know, dude. There really wasn't that many wrecks. Was there four wrecks or something?
There was a few wall slaps, but nothing terrible like
there was one wreck that was bad. The rest aren't even like we're just shit happened.
You talking about that?
Frankie's car that caught on fire was, that's a fire's always bad, but
yeah.
Sugarlet was the biggest wreck of the weekend, and look out that. I mean, his equipment's good. That's why he got out of that car and walked away the way he did.
He's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll say that too. Everyone wants to throw a fit about all this. Like, do they understand that we do backflips on bicycles with just a little bucket helmet on?
Right.
Like, that's it. I jump in that car with a nitromethane helmet that I can breathe fire with, and a 20 SFI suit, gloves, Hans device, the best seat belts money can buy. And in Jeff's car, we have a like $3,800 seat, welded by people I trust my life with. I've never felt safer in anything.
Yeah.
Like, how do I feel more dangerous in that? And I don't care what, if I'm going down a dirt road trying to go 200, I feel safer in that than I do on my dirt bike doing a 90-foot triple.
Yep.
With all the proper safety gear that I need on for this dirt bike, if I fuck that triple up, I could never walk again or die. And the percentages are extremely high. So like, I sit in my car not very scared at all. If I'm scared of anything, I'm hoping I don't hurt anyone else or hit the other car or anything like that. Like, I don't know. I don't know how War in the Woods is looked at as so unsafe when we'll go street race. And if you're street racing in Texas, your speeds aren't very far off War in the Woods. They probably have been faster than we were this weekend with telephone poles going by.
Did y'all see how much weed was in that?
Yeah. I agree, Jasper. I agree, man. 100%. I mean,
well,
we could compare apples to apples all night about that crap, but I don't know. You should, you're right. We should stay positive. Stay positive. What's the let me switch it up a little bit. What's the next event on your calendar, Limp, that you're going to be attending? Maybe not flagging, just maybe attending. Do you know?
I mean,
probably the Freedom race or whatever.
Either the Freedom, the July 4th, or if we have one before that.
How about you, Jasper? I know you got some things to put back together or whatever and such. And maybe you got what do you got going on coming up?
So me and Jeff have like a fuck ton of shit going on outside of racing in our lives right now. He's starting a business. I'm in this other business deal. Both of us have multiple fucking kids, 3-4 kids apiece. I don't know. My plan is to go out to Jeff's Saturday or Sunday and have like just smoke weed. Let's figure out what we want to do, because there's a couple options. One option is we leave the car the way it is and we go out and try to hit a couple races here and there.
Right.
Like probably cash days at the hill.
Sure.
Our new thing is we only hit big shit.
Right.
If your race ain't a banger or
right.
Limpy's track in Texas, we're cool with it. Like, I want to go see all my friends. I want to have a good time. I don't want to just go I'll test instead.
Right.
And then, so that's one plan. The other plan is we rip everything out this weekend. We try to get this 5-speed in there. We got to make trans mounts for it, a drive shaft, wire it all up. We got to wire up the lockup, the 5 solenoids, all sorts of crap. And then if that's what we do, I'm voting for all we do is find a bumpy track. And I got one in mind that's fairly fast. And I go there and test a War in the Woods. I literally don't race a race till the fall War in the Woods. And I go there what I would say more prepared than I've ever been. Like,
That sounds
as
like a
bad
awesome.
as our results were this weekend, we were on top of the car probably more than we ever have been. This weekend was the first, like Jeff and Doug and Bill and Erica and Matt had me where when I pulled into the burnout box, I never even thought about a thing. I didn't think, did we remember the tires? Did we remember to charge this? Did I turn the CO2 on? Did I adjust the shocks? We went through everything. We did it flawlessly. The results were horrible. That's life. We don't care. We still had a blast, and we don't do it for the wins. We do it for the fun. So
I figured as much. I was going to ask you, but me knowing, I knew not all of your crew was there. You know what I mean? Not some of the people that are always by your side.
And this is definitely no slight on the other guys. They couldn't make it. Not that they didn't want to.
Yeah, no.
This was just, we all got together and had a discussion about how we might be a little too loose on race day. And we tightened that up, and I felt like we did a really good job of it. And that will be no different if Jacob's there or whoever, because as you know, sometimes your guys can't make it. That's why we're blessed with 100 of them. So we just, someone else steps up there.
The best crew.
Yeah, we were really prepared this weekend. Just had, we broke a rocker in the one, and we had to back it out. You can't run it. I didn't want to oil down or nothing.
Right.
So we backed it out, and then Tony McKinney and Larry Holt helped me get some rocker arm shafts switched around because one of the bearings was fucked up on the one, and Larry gave me amazing advice on how to lash it because I've had problems with that, and he gave me the best, and I loved it, and it worked. We're going to do that from here on out. And so those are our two options. Either we test, and I'm going to try everything I have to con Bill Lutz into letting me rent a track, and he can come for free and give me a little bit of a run down maybe on this 5-speed. Yeah. Maybe I'm wishful thinking, and he says to kick rocks, but I've known Bill a while, and he's such an awesome dude. So I think I can con him into this, and I don't know anyone better to give me a crash course on this 5-speed than Bill. And that's the other play. Now, I'll be showing up to races even if I don't have a car. I love this. Well, I got big mad. This dude's ready to gamble on the line at any second. He's gambling right now on an NBA game. He'll lose and get really mad and storm out of here, but he does all right with the cars. So it's easy to talk him into going. So we'll be at races no matter what. But yeah, I don't know. And I don't even know which one I like better. Honestly, probably the 5-speed option. But
I mean, to me, that sounds better just because you're going to go that way eventually, right? So I don't know.
No, I've told people for probably 6 years. 6 years since I saw Bill Lutz's the first time. That's how long he's had one. And he explained it to me at Milan in the pits and went through everything. And
well, and I know ever since Jeff's car has been built, that's been your goal. You've talked about
I've screamed from the rooftops. If whoever can get these and figure them all out, there's no way there's not a benefit to being able to shift every single gear at whatever RPM you want, leave in any gear you want, shift any way you want, and have a lockup. I don't know. And it's close ratio. It's the ticket, but there's some learning to it because I'm sure everyone knows because it got spilled out that Bill Lutz a lot of times will leave in 5th gear 1-to-1. And all he's doing is just cranking the power up to make up for the gear and then just probably locking it up at some point down the track. Yeah. And that's kind of your not shift, but lock up, but whatever.
Yeah.
I have this hunch.
I'll be excited to hear you tell me all about it when you do.
I have a hunch that we can leave it in 5th at Warren the Woods and do some serious damage.
Well, you got the experience.
I'm wrong.
I know it's.
My favorite saying is 60% of the time, it works every time.
Love it.
So keep that in mind when I say that I have these ideas. But
absolutely.
And then between you and me, just you two, and we're not going to say anything, but remember that thing I kept talking about where I said, if I do this, it'll kill everyone and they'll outlaw it?
Yeah.
They
Rolling with 'em?
approached Ryan. They approached Ryan for a sponsorship. Mark my words. I've screamed that from the rooftops for 2 fucking years. Someone's gonna do it and prove me right.
Man,
I just need to be a millionaire, man, where I can
I
buy
think
all
you
this
might have
shit.
even said it on one of our podcasts way back in time.
I know, but they'd have to go dig through all our podcasts to find it. And I hope they do. That gives a ton of views. So everyone pour through all Limpy's old podcasts and get him some money flowing.
Absolutely.
And let's
Like
see if we
there,
can
all that
fucking, you guys can find what I'm talking about. But yeah,
Hey,
Ryan told me that while we were down there. And I was like, damn.
While we're on the throwback, let's kind of, I want to pick your brain on your friends. What's going on with old Cot himself, Roger, and the girls? Have you spoke to them in a long time, or?
So I have talked to Kate and Crystal here and there. Whenever they have car questions or problems, they hit me up.
Nice.
I sent a message to Crystal tonight, just saying that we were going back on the show tonight. Not, like the smoke show, but
Right,
just,
but
come check us
Check it
out
out.
if you're bored. And she has not looked at it. At least I didn't get left on red. But
that's all right.
yeah, I still talk to the girls all the time. I mean, I've known Kate forever. Ever. She worked in our lab, like when we were shade balls doing it at the farm. But
Well, we brought up Roger this past weekend because there was some Cot talk going on up on the hill. I couldn't help not to bring him up, So.
Oh, it's so good. Billy, we are going to keep the turbos on it to start. I might regret that. I've also wanted to go like screw blower for a long time.
Oh man.
Because of throttle control. But the reason we probably will never do that is it's way too much money. Shit breaks all the time. You have to run seriously more expensive motors than we run right now, and ours is expensive enough. If I can try to make turbos great again, awesome. I'm not opposed to at some point if Jeff pulls the trigger, we'll switch to a blower. But I mean, Tony's saying, please do it. I'm wondering what type of discount he's offering us on one of those blowers. You got one we can bolt to this big block Chevy with dart heads?
He's probably got one of everything you can use.
Yeah, I mean, where's my buddy at? You know what I mean? Like, you got something, right? Like, help a guy out.
Did I see he just posted he's going to
I'll wash dishes. I'll clean rims on trailers. I'll wrap cars for you. What do I got to do? He is offering free tuning. So, I mean, that is huge. Because how they get those turned down to go down like that is wild. If we go the 5-speed route, it'll probably be down a month, is my guess. Because like I said, the way those mount are so it's not a cross member. It's mounted on each side, and the drive shaft and then wiring it up probably isn't that bad into the Fuel Tech, because I own Fuel Tech, and Fuel Tech's the best thing there ever was in the entire universe. Fuel Tech.
Wish I could afford it.
It's cheap nowadays.
Yeah.
It's
your lie. You tell it any way you want to.
I'm not even going to say anything else, but I do love those dudes, man. They come down there and they help us, and they've loved me from the beginning. I got really lucky, man. I will say that. Like, I was friends with Garrett before he started working for him, and I got lucky. Fuel Tech really loves us, and we love them, and I got lucky that they even talked to us. But yeah, we're going to run it into the Fuel Tech, which will be easy. And it shouldn't be that bad. It just really shouldn't. Well, yeah, now I know he can afford a couple blowers. Fucking Tony. You can't get one by Tony. You know what I mean? That's what I love about Tony, is he won't let you slide. Like, he will talk shit right back. I absolutely love it. Like, no fear whatsoever.
Other than that,
yeah. So I don't know. I love blowers. I love how loud they are. I love all of it, but I love how easy turbos are on a motor. And I don't know, you know, Bill ran that 5-speed with twins for a long time, so I'm sure he has data on that too. But he also runs a screw blower now for a reason. But yeah, I don't know. I saw Swanstrong was selling some for 30 grand used. I was like, oh my God. Now, maybe Tony can answer this if he's still listening. Probably turned us off. Is Witch Doctor like running a giant? So like, what combo is Witch Doctor? Is that? I think that's a big block Chevy, isn't it? With like a healthy blower on it, but I don't think it's like a screw blower or anything. I could be dead wrong. But yeah, I'm not sure on that. But he seems to do really well with his too. I know he runs through some bearings, but especially like backside net or whatever. But yeah, so his is a 540 with a root. So he's probably got like a 1471 or a 1671 or whatever the big dog is. Yeah, I don't know. He might be. Jeff probably has 6 of those laying in the barn.
Profound, no.
No, man, we did not see Pizza King, man. That really.
You all might not have, but I made sure my ass did before I flew back here.
I know you did, but it would have been nice to have.
Rub it in, fucker.
He's such a nice guy.
Hey, it's my way of getting back to the girls when I get home. I don't get in as much trouble when I get back. When I bring Pizza King.
Yeah.
His gray car. So you didn't even sell the gray car, dude? Who's driving that? Like, how about we rip the motor out of that and put it in Jeff's car? You give me a Jeff price on that car. What do you want for the whole car, Tony?
Was the car this weekend or last weekend? That's not the gray car then?
What? No, that's the
Nova
Ignite car.
Ignite car, I mean, yeah, okay.
He has like a gray, I want to say it's like a Nova.
Nova, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a blast, man. I really did. I'd missed all you guys. I haven't been racing as much. I watch your guys' table and shit and watch E's and B's on Friday, but that ain't the same as getting to touch you.
Exactly.
All Diddy. Go ahead, call me out. It was all Diddy, dog. I meant it. I said it.
I saw the 3 of you guys.
I ain't going to walk it back. I ain't going to say you misread this because there wasn't punctuation in it. I meant Diddy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
On a serious note, did anyone see the picture of his little dinghy floating around?
Who's that?
It was rough. Diddy's.
Oh, is he hung like an ant on a beanbag?
Yeah, man. My algorithm must be fucked up. No one else even commented, man. It's because of you. Just being around you makes my algorithm like fucked up.
Time out.
What about that picture I sent you last night, Ed? So like I'm watching the Pro Tree video here, Limpy, and all of a sudden Pro Tree zooms in. It's Big Matt and Ed, and they're like, and then they both are like, turn right around and look dead into the camera, and then Pro Tree's like, oh, can't watch that, and like zooms away. Oh, it was so good. I was so proud to be like, those are my friends right there smoking weed on camera. I was pumped.
We knew what we were doing, huh, Matt?
Staring at us.
Did you guys like sense him?
Like we felt like somebody was watching for sure. Yeah. Little did we know it was thousands.
We love you, Marissa.
Love you, Ward.
Okay. Hey, love y'all.
You should
Thank you for everything.
With the hand, though, that would have been even good. Hey.
Who you live with?
Ed and Jasper.
Oh. Those guys. Okay.
Those guys.
All right.
She knew right away. Ain't one sober motherfucker on there, man. Oh man. The sunrise was crazy too.
Yeah.
And it was great seeing Dustin. He made
Yeah.
us some rounds on a brand new combo that was all
kind of untested in a way. I mean, he went to Cincy Street
extremely
Nights,
more
but
complicated setup.
yeah.
I thought he did really good, man. He had one test session before that, and that didn't go flawless.
Right. And it was basically the time he raced it at, like I said, Cincy Street Nights was prep track. So you can't really take data from that and come and bring it to War in the Woods.
No, Cincy Street Nights does not relate to anywhere but Cincy Street Nights.
Yeah.
And
he's definitely got a good game plan going into the fall. And I'd say he'll be right back on track.
I love it. He's such a good dude.
Yeah, his whole crew, his whole family's good people, very good people.
Yep. They're just awesome as fuck.
What's up, Mustafa?
I love Dustin. Hey, there he is. We've been talking about him for like an hour, so hopefully he doesn't rewind this. Steve, I did let the beans out on the Pro Tree Live. I sold my car. Joe Williams at Bipolar bought my car. And I think they're going to turn it into a 530 fake gangsters class or whatever that is. What small something gangsters, little gangsters car. So we got rid of that. 2 cars was way too much for us. It spread us too thin. The cars didn't relate to each other. None of the data was transferring over. It was just retarded on my part to think we could run 2. So we went with the better one and offed one, which also freed up a ton of my bills. So that now I actually can afford to take work off and go race. Which
Don't
before
give yourself less credit though, dude. You guys could have done it. It's just stressful and hard, you know.
No, I'm not saying you can't, but
yeah,
it's not even just that. It was money wise nowadays. It was getting way too impractical to haul 2 cars to the track
and keep up.
2 entry fees, 2 sets of tires, 2
Right.
barrels of fuel, 2 generators running. You see what it was just getting.
Yeah.
It's too much,
Yep.
man. I'm not saying that we weren't capable, because there was small benefits from it. Like I felt like it kept us from drifting off or
Kept you
losing focus.
It kept you
because
definitely in line and occupied because you couldn't slip up. You had to be ready.
We did really well the one War in the Woods with both of them, but yeah, like I have always loved Jeff's car. That is the car that we built after I totaled mine at War in the Woods. That is that old orange car.
Orange, yeah.
That car. So like right after War in the Woods, I put together that car and it was painted orange, like burnt orange. And we raced Onondaga, the Come Up, like Muncie, a few races with it. And then we switched to the red car and I sold it to Jeff, and Jeff started building what we have now. But that car to me has always meant more than all of them, even the white car. Like that car has so much Detroit history from like 2000 to like 2013 or whatever. It was like king of the street in Detroit. These triplets owned it, and like one of them ended up passing away, and the other 2 showed up to Onondaga the day we unveiled it because it was like so important to them and they couldn't believe someone put it back together or whatever. But that car to me has always been my favorite.
That's cool. That's cool history.
I'm gonna try to barter with Jeff and see if we can get it a little lighter, maybe, or I don't even know. I'm torn on that because right now, like I said, there ain't a more all steel, all glass car in the country. Maybe Mama. I'd have to ask the Prestons, but I think even Mama has a Lexan front window, which they allow in all steel, all glass or whatever. Like we have the original windows from 1980 in that car.
Yeah,
it has power windows in the doors still. The motors are still in there. They're not even stripped. Like if I hook a wire up to it, I could roll the windows up and down. Has a stock dash.
Yeah, when you shut the doors on that car, it's like a car you shut the doors on that you drive. That's what I love about
Yeah,
it.
it's solid.
It sounds
I do
like
love that sound.
Yeah, it
The sound
sounds
is
like that. Yes, yes.
epic. But see, he's Jeff
I
already
like
did.
it. I
I
like
swear
it.
to God, dude, he's been
I love
bugging
it.
me, dude. He's like, let's just put an intercooler on in the passenger seat and we're done. We're literally True Street with a 5-speed Liberty. You want to talk about? I should do it just to honor Cali Nate, just to piss everyone off like he did, and just fucking cause pure chaos and show up to War in the Woods in True Street with Jeff's car with a intercooler, passenger seat, and a little bit of coolant on ethanol. Because I think we could still make we could probably still make close to 3,000 horse on ethanol with the right intercooler.
Yeah.
And a 5-speed Liberty.
You'd have
And
just as much
still be
fun.
more True Street than 90% of the cars in True Street.
That's
That's
what I
the
was about to say.
sad truth to it.
You have more. That car's more True Street than half them cars that was there this last weekend.
I
Nothing
don't know.
against that because that's the rules, but just
I mean, we already knocked the
How that
wing
car
off,
is.
so
yeah,
we're qualified up. That's what Jeff was. I was thinking as I was
You're
going
getting a
down.
head start.
Jeff
Yeah.
said we're going for True Street, so I'm getting this wing out of my way right now. We just ripped that wing off and moved on.
All right. You guys didn't tell me that.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna try to go down there Saturday and talk with Jeff and see what the game plan is, and we'll have a game plan, man. We have too much fun with all you guys. And like I said, no matter what, we'll be there, whether we're watching, driving, tuning, helping, smoking.
Having fun. Yeah, that's what it's about.
Speaking of, need to fucking power one up.
Yeah.
Man, Jeff, I want to do it now. Fuck it. Like, now I'm in. I'm 100% in. Now that I think about it and it could like totally be a Cali Nate move, I want to fucking do it.
Hell yeah.
We'll just leave in 5th gear on about 1,800 horse and then just lock it up at about, I don't know, 450 feet. A 5-speed Liberty with a lockup in True Street.
It's coming.
That's amazing.
It's coming.
I figure we can go do it and they'll change the rule. And then we can go down in history as a reason they changed the rule. I mean, I already get to tell people your boy is a question on the bar. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I might as well add another one to it.
Yeah.
Because when lawyers take their bar test, there's a question that is created because of shit I did when I was younger. So we might as well collect some more stats.
Put them in the book.
But I thought True Street was an amazing class. To be dead honest, like, take out that aside.
64
There was
cars.
a lot of good racing, man. In the 26 class was really good racing too. Tommy and Brett Alberry and Matt Jones and
Dude, that class is
Matt
gaining
Stevenson
speed,
and
too.
dude,
Yeah.
that was
Corey
sweet.
Ford, right? Was he in that?
Corey Ford. Yes,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
probably going to win it. I think
He was
still in.
rolling. He was rolling.
Corey's been around forever, man. Corey used to run a 2JZ in a Mustang, like back when I
Yep.
first was seeing him and met him.
I
And he's a good guy too, man. He's got a good family, and they're always so nice, and they come and talk to us and stuff.
very
I always
cool
root
crew,
for
yeah.
him. Yeah, it was like I said, man. There was some really good racing, like really good racing.
I mean, Hard Tire had some good races. I wish there was some more in that class. I don't know where they're all hiding at, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like that's a sign of things to come, or if we were a little early in the year, or I don't know, man. I think a lot of people that were in Hard Tire when they created True Street jumped to True Street.
that's what I was gonna say. Do you think a lot of them just moved up to True Street, basically? and
Well,
that's why-
because already thinking if they were to cancel Hard Tire and my boy Munson and them, I was like, he has enough to probably run in True Street. I
Right.
mean, until Jeff shows up, but you know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
that,
I mean,
that
that's-
would probably be the logical switch because 26 is not the switch.
Mm-mm.
Those boys rolling.
That's a tougher tire to learn, I think. from coming from
But-
hard tire to 26s. I think that'd be tough to learn right off the
It
gate.
always amazes me that hard tire is not more popular. Like it's a really challenging class. Like you have to be, and it wears on parts very minimal. You buy one set of tires for the year. You're not leaning on the motor. You know what I mean? Majority of the time, you're under 10 pounds of boost with an LS. You could run through plow truck motors till the cows come home. Like, I don't know. It seems like if you were
a beautiful
trying to
beginner's
save money,
division in my eyes. I mean, that's if you're new and you want to start, that's where you start, in my opinion. The hard
the
tire.
crazy part is it's probably the hardest one to figure out.
Right. I'm just saying money wise, like that's
No, money wise, it's your easiest step in, but
yeah, that's
maybe
what I
the
mean.
hardest. Like, I've always been curious to watch the Munsons move up to a different class because the amount of tuning they've figured out from trying to get down tracks on that.
Yeah.
They might be really dangerous on other setups. Like, I don't know.
Absolutely. I felt the same about Truly and Mike Moss as well. Like, man, I guarantee they're going to be badass if they would go to some other class.
Oh, they said they didn't meet the rules on True Street.
Oh, you got pizza.
Uh-oh.
Ordered pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It's delivered.
Mm-hmm.
But it's from like New York or Illinois or something. Expensive as fuck.
Oh, you can't have a 4-link in True Street? Is that true? That seems really unfair to anyone that's not a Mustang then. Can you have Marty boxes? Like you can have a full Marty setup and a Marty rear end like we have, and that don't count as a 4-link? That'd be so unfair to other cars.
The warden's here. Check.
Check.
Jig.
Rear suspension. Okay.
Stock front and rear suspension location is the rule, huh? Man, they will not like Jeff's car. It fits every rule. That's so crazy. So they're done with big tire.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I was kind of disappointed in the Nitrous Mayhem only being 10 cars.
How many was it last fall, though? I feel like it was about the same.
Okay, I didn't know. For some reason, I was gut feeling they had like 25 cars or something, but I could be totally
I could be
wrong.
wrong, but I don't think so. I think that was roughly maybe a little less, but close to the same.
I think there was like 7 big tire cars last time.
Yes, there was. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few. Man, I wish to God Big Tire would show
When
up, but
Well, you guys know better than me, but when I first started, my very first War in the Woods, there was almost 20. And then
Limpy,
I want to say something. Listen to me.
yeah,
I want to say something.
we're here.
They can hear me.
we can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay. I want to say thank you very much to Ed and his family and Jasper and Patrick and Big Stank and everybody that helped me watch this man right here this weekend and make sure he took his medicine and made sure that he did all the things he was supposed to do. Even though he overdid it, I'm very proud of what he did. And I'm very thankful for y'all.
Well,
we were so
appreciate
proud
you.
too. I can't lie. Like, as soon as he walked up there, was standing up there when we pulled up, like, there, you couldn't take the smile off my face. I made it my profile photo. Someone shot a photo through the window, and you can see I'm just ear to effing ear. Like,
And
and
Mama,
thank you. Like, you're the one that actually gets him to do things. He ignores our dumbasses. He knows how
thank you
stupid
for
we
letting
are.
him come play with us. And
Yes,
thank you for being so kind to all of us and all of our families.
Yeah, it was.
That
it was
means more
so-
to me than anything because, like I said, I didn't nothing against anything or anyone, but a lot of the reason why I went this time around was because of him. And I knew the situation and I knew what it meant to him. And I'd do it all over again 1,000,000 times over for you guys.
Yeah, every
Absolutely.
time.
Absolutely.
I got a
fucking-
question. I think I read, or what Jeff say that he's getting security or the PD out there?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna.
That makes me
Something like that.
nervous.
Yeah, I ain't.
Just their presence will make everybody behave a little bit more, I think.
It will. It will. But
That's
for
gonna make
our,
me.
I think
Okay.
for the most part, I think the only thing that it really affects is you're going to have to be a little more studious on the line, and we probably should for somewhat. Like
I'm
there's
talking
kids.
about the
watching.
weed and shit.
That's what I'm
think
talking. No, that's what I'm talking about. Is like I think the only thing it really changes is we're not going to be able to smoke up there on the line, or like how everyone's passing shit around up there. I think you're going to have to just do it at your trailer. I
Or
don't think the
Jasper
cops
walking around with a
try to,
baton
like,
full of weed.
try to come bust up your parade because you're smoking at your trailer or something, but I think they're going to be up on that line, and if they see it could maybe go south.
yeah, and I no thanks. I'm not traveling 1,600 miles to be in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how that would go because it's private
I
property.
mean, we were
but,
supposed to switch a return road last year, and now we know that that can never be done.
I'm not against him bringing in help because they do need it. You know what I mean? Like Warden knows.
Well,
It's
for the
Well, yeah,
minor.
but I mean, they're not going to
Pain
bring
up
in
there, too.
on-duty officers. They're going to bring in off-duty security officers. So, I mean, like, I don't think anyone's going
I
to
think that will be all right. Yeah, as long as it's those kind. But if it's any kind of
There's no way he can bring in the cops, dog. Like, that would
all
cost,
right.
I don't even know what that would cost, and they probably don't even have it enough, especially on a Friday and Saturday night in their city. They need those cops. So, like, it's going to be off-duty officers, security type hired group. Or we just con them into we pick the security and we'll give them some fake looking gear.
I know some retired men.
Just get them high. It'll be fine.
That's what I was going at.
Jeff said they'll be legal here in no time anyways. So
Hopefully, we'll see.
But again, guys, really for real, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're
Thank
you're
you.
much
Thank
welcome. Don't hesitate. to
no, we
ever
love
ask
you guys
again.
so much.
Love y'all. But
So
I'm gonna go. Oh shit. Patrick.
Amen,
Patrick, our boy, dude. Patrick took the coolest fucking photos of Jeff's daughter, Layla.
Yes,
my
smiling.
God, dude.
Yep.
Oh, that kid was so much fun, dude. She was so cute.
Good thinking.
God,
Eric.
she was just a cutie, man. His other kid, Taylor, too, impressed me a ton, too. She was very mature.
Mhm.
They all had a blast. That's why, like, I feel like if the kid is with the car or something and knows what's going on, I don't mind him being up with the car. I mean, one of the most epic photos ever of War in the Woods is Stephen Little's daughter out there in that dress.
Yep.
I just think,
I
like,
agree.
spectating kids don't need to be up on the line at all.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
Cut that
like you
out.
said,
But, like, if your
your
7-year-old
kids, Joey's kids, they all know what's going on. You know what I mean? They've been around it since they were in diapers or before diapers, so they know the situation. But yes, like Tom, Dick, and Harry's kids are there for the very first time and realize they see some kids on the line. They don't need
that
to
was
up.
my favorite photo of the whole event. So, like, I picked her up and we were walking down the track on the left lane and all the fans were waving at her and she was like all going nuts. And then we went down to Outlaw Mafia's like live feed and she was waving into the live feed and he was telling her what everyone was commenting. And then I set her on the ground and I swear to God, she looked right up at me and she's like, "You ready to race?" And the fans counted it down and we took off and they cheered her like as if bank robber just upset Ryan Mitchell or something. It was so fucking
cool.
awesome.
That is cool.
She had like the biggest smile all weekend. But yeah, I was super impressed with how the kids behaved and how well they did and how much they were into it. That was my best thing of the weekend, you know, like
Yeah.
that, and obviously Limpy making it through and getting to see Limp and all you guys was fucking, I missed it, man. It's been too long. That's all I can say.
You know, I said after you know, we got home, Patrick. Thanks again to Patrick as well. I know you said it earlier, but that guy, what can you say? Anyway,
Good dude. Man.
We're driving home, and of course we're burning, and I look over at him, and he's all like, and he got them wondering eyes.
They moving.
Yeah. Fucker. But I got home. I had the Tuesday appointment, and you know, they had, you know, all kinds of questions and stuff, and you know, I answered them truthfully, and I said, all right. I had to get my blood pressure like 2 or 3 times.
You hadn't taken your medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then so they told me to go home, and then I go on Friday. I go in see my primary.
Yeah. Check up and everything, and then go. What else? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing Friday? Just doing a checkup?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a checkup.
Okay.
We're getting our nails did.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm getting my feet did, but she's getting her nails did.
That seems to be a good ritual you guys have been doing after your doctor's appointments when you're starting to feel good. Go get them nails did. I like that.
I always look for his and Jeff's foot picture every year.
Yeah, I mean, this year, you know, I I got there a little late, so he's like, "Come on up, we'll get our feet done," and it was like, what was it like? The difference between Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh, like $300 more.
Yeah, it was like $300 less if I left on Wednesday. So
same thing I did. It was cheaper for me to leave on Wednesday than Thursday.
Yeah, but like 3 weeks before, I was looking at flights, and it was like $400 round trip on American.
Yeah.
And then the week before, like 10 days before, it was like $700.
Yeah, that's what he said. I know. I hate that. I wish they would stay.
My flight was double that.
Man.
yeah, and I flew one way.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's just one way for you.
Yeah.
I usually try to get at least 2 months out before I come to Indiana because that's usually, you know, pretty cheap. But there's been a few times where it's been a month or less, and I've had to pay the extra $100 here and there. But normally I can get there and back for no more than $300.
I know I flew there one way because we drove back. This was before I started working again. And it was like $68 one way.
Oh, man, I missed that.
Yeah.
Well, Ryan. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to Ryan. Make sure you guys go follow Ryan and Tailgate Throwdown, Streetcar Chronicles. Make sure you guys go give him a like, share, subscribe. He's got a badass race coming up in October down there in Arkansas at Newport. So make sure you guys go support Tailgate Throwdown. Shout out to my boy Ryan.
Hell yeah.
What's up, bro? What's up, pterodactyl? That's inside joke.
Inside
joke.
Limp, his boy is about to be putting it on some people this summer. I'm telling you, they redid his truck, and it's gonna be fun watching Ryan's son coming up through the no prep.
I'm fucking high, motherfucker. But
I'm pretty high too today. I took peptides for my arm today, and I think it helped a ton.
How's your feet?
Oh, feet healed up.
They did.
The arms were the issue. They were doing really good right up till that save, and it like re-broke them. I didn't even drive home. I kind of dug into it. I was like, Doug, I can't make it all the way home. My arms won't work.
You said you fixed your hands though, right? As far like how they used to be. That
was all from energy drinks.
That's wild.
Dude,
Thinking
like I
about
said,
that-
it like came to me, and like all of a sudden I realized, dude, holy shit, that's what it is. So
That makes
3
sense.
months ago, I quit drinking energy drinks.
Yeah.
And as it gets warmer up here in Michigan, there's never since that's happened at that War in the Woods that first time. Every time it gets warm for the first time of the year up here, like above 70, they break out.
Right.
And it didn't break out. And I was like, man, my hands aren't doing that. And then they just never did it. So all of a sudden I was like, what's different? I was like, I don't drink energy drinks. Well, then I thought back, you know, when I started drinking energy drinks,
Was it probably
a week before War in the Woods on my way back from Muncie, that Brian Bowie dude that was around then was like, you should try one of these C4s. They'll wake you up, because I was on my way home trying to stay awake driving. And I took one and started drinking them.
And I'm sure you drank several when you would come on Wednesday to help Jeff, you and the guys, to get everything ready at the track. By Friday, you've had a couple, and that makes sense. It was hot. Your hands fucking were wasted.
Yep. So I did get rid of that, which was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, even for the race, like I was fucked up. Like 7 days before War in the Woods, I was at Kyle's riding my bike, and I nose cased the box jump, and it's like a 6-foot box jump with a 10-foot deck. So like you can only imagine, you know, I'm probably about 10, 12 feet in the air, bottom of my tires, come up short, because I was going to, you know, prove to my kid I could do this, which I did 3 times for the record. I did it 3 times. Then I thought, oh, I'll show him what's up. I'll do a fat knack off this in his face, because he won't even do 1-footers yet. So I did this huge knack, put my foot back on, and started to nose to go in, and was like, oh man, I'm like a foot short. So I nose cased. Then I was like, well, I'll just jump over the bars. It's going to probably blow my knee out, but who cares? You know, it's just a knee. Like, won't be that bad. Went to jump over the bars. My feet caught the handle grips like cliffhanger style. And I was like, oh, fuck. So then I like toppled over and then landed like this, trying not to blow my face out, the moneymaker. And dude, it ripped every single muscle in my forearm. It didn't break the bone, but ripped every single. I couldn't even drive home. I had to have someone drive me home. Like I couldn't drive a power steering car. So then I shadily went and found steroids and started pounding steroids and protein for 5 straight days. And my arms were back where I could drive.
Wow.
Then when I had to wheel that shit like that,
like a sudden,
I don't know what happened,
thing,
but they were hurting again after that.
I wonder if that's what it is, just like the freak set. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure that's what happened. You're probably wheeling in there hardcore quickly.
I mean, you'd think by how fast I get going, sometimes it wouldn't have been that big a deal, but somehow, that was different. That had like tension on it, where the other one's like astro gliding along.
All right. Now
But
I see why. Now I see why you searched out steroids and protein. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Hey,
now you see why my
can y'all see
algorithm
that?
has Diddy's little wiener on it.
Can y'all see that?
Come on, Matt. Time out. Yeah. What
Can y'all
you
see
got
that?
going on?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know how much weed's in that?
Half gram, quarter gram.
2 grams.
What?
It's got white
What?
ash.
What? It's
Let me
almost.
see. Wait.
to the
What is
filter.
it? Is it one of Chuck's?
One of
Joints? If it's one of Chuck's,
it's a free roll. It's a free roll
Yeah, it's a gram.
from Chuck. Not enough. I know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about to go out. You better fire that other one up.
Here we go. We're going to see how much weed in this thing.
I love how you just said a second ago. I'm so high.
Wee! Oh man, shout out to Stank on that. We did that all.
I had a cop tell me one night he did that. And he was like, you know what this is? And I was like, weed? And he's like, this is ditch weed. And threw it over the top of my car.
Mhm.
And I was so confused. I just stared at him like, and he's like, and then it hit me. He threw my weed in the ditch and was gonna let me go
Yeah.
by throwing it away or whatever. Dude, it was a crazy night. It was a bad night. It's a really good story though, so I guess we'll do it. So the town over is Springport, and it's a rowdy town. It's not nearly as rowdy as it used to be, but it used to be pretty rowdy. So we go over there to this bar, me and Gruball, the dude who brought the food truck the one year and cooked breakfast.
Yep.
So like the Robin's Nest guys. So
Robin's
we go
Nest.
down.
Yeah.
So we go to what this bar called the Hotel. And we get wasted all night off like Jaeger bombs. Mind you, we're like 24, 23 years old when you just crank Jaeger bombs till you about die. And so we decided to drive home. For the record, I've only drove drunk once in my life. One time. I was so nervous about ever losing my license that I'll walk. And I offered to walk that night, but he wanted to drive. And I'm cool riding sometimes, so I chose to ride. But I did say, I'll walk with you right now, but I'm not driving. But he drove. So we get flying back. We're burning weed. We come up to this, like, it's like a jog, but it's only like 20 feet. It's kind of a 4-way, but it's jogged. We pull up. He rolls the stop sign, of course. This cop is going by, like, right as we do it. He flips around. He comes and pulls us over. And I'm like, oh, man, dude, we're fucked. You know, like, this car smells like weed. I threw it out the window. I was like, we're both drunk. Like, yep, you're going to jail, and I'm probably walking home. Like, this sucks. Because I don't have any other weed on me. This is back when it's illegal. So I'm like, man, the cop comes up and he's like, license registration, grabs his license registration, walks back to the car. So, of course, we're just like, we're fucked, man. He had to smell you. We smell like shit. Like, if he didn't smell the weed, he smelled the Jaeger bombs, you know, like, fuck, man, fuck. Comes walking back up and he's like, can you step out of the car? He has not even addressed me yet, which I'm finding weird. Hasn't took my ID, didn't even make eye contact with me. I'm almost wondering if he didn't even see me in the passenger seat. Can you step out of the car? I was like, oh, we're fucked, man. Like, my boy can barely, there's no way he's passing this test. As soon as they tell him to say ABCs, he's going to be like 7, 8, 9, and totally this up. So he runs him through that shit. I'm watching it in the mirror. Somehow he acts like he passed this, even though like he literally took half the lane up to walk a straight line. I'm like, man, we're fucked. He lets him back in the car. We sit down. I'm like, still at this point, this dude has not even asked my name, my ID, who I am, if I exist. So I'm just like sitting here. So he leans in and says, is there any weed in the car? I'm like, well, now he's going to talk to me. You watch, you know, like, but he don't. He fucking says to Grubal says, no, I ain't got anything, sir. he's like, so if you hand me that ashtray right now, there's no roaches in there, there's no weed. No, sir. What do you think Grubal does? Grabs the ashtray with a bag of weed and tons of roaches in it. Like, this dude's that fucking brain dead at this point. Like, I literally, as he's pulling it out, like old school style where you click the tab and pull it out, he pulls it out. As he's like going by, I'm like, because I can see it all, I'm like, what in the fuck are you doing? Hands it to him. He literally looks at it and like looks down at him, and he's just like, I don't know if he just felt sorry for us, like couldn't believe that he just did this. He's like, so what is all this? And Matt's like, I forgot that was in there. That's like all he's got. That's it. That's all I got for you. I forgot that was in there, man. Now is the first point where he even acknowledges my existence. He leans down, like way in, looking through to the passenger side, and he goes, do you know what this is? And I'm like, marijuana? And he like throws it over the car, the weed and the roaches, and then hands Grubal the ashtray, and he's like, that's ditch weed. Still never asked me for anything. This is my all-time favorite part, because this is young Grubal. He's older now, has kids. He's a super good dad. He ain't this dude anymore. But back then he was. The cop then hands him his ashtray back. He puts it in, and he's like, hey, man, I just want to tell you guys, weed is just as bad as alcohol. If you're driving around on weed, that's no different than alcohol. And he's letting us go. You know what I mean? You just got to listen to this lecture. That's it. You just got to listen to this dude dad you out for a second and tell you that it's just as bad. We all know it's not just as bad. It's not even in the ballpark. But what do you think Matt says? Looks up at him. Well, I beg to differ, officer. I don't think it starts an argument with this motherfucker over the weed versus alcohol debate, to the point that the cop eventually is like, just drive home. He's like literally looking at him like, just stop talking, dude. Just drive home. I've given you guys 9 lives. You have none left. In this one pullover, you got 9 lives. Start the car and go. And I just grabbed Matt's arm and I was like, let's get home. Like really hard. And he's like, okay. And away we went. But yeah. That's where I learned about ditchweed. And the thing.
Funny shit.
Dude, I forgot that story till that point. That's one of those ones that just disappears. But
Somebody said that. Somebody asked about teeth, and I have no idea, bro.
About what?
I don't know. They're asking. I guess they said that getting posted nothing in a while, or something like that. I don't know. I mean, we've known each other for
25 years.
25 years.
yeah, now that you kind of say that, I haven't seen like much of anything on Chief in quite a while. I mean, maybe he took a break or something. Hopefully he's okay. He's usually doing pretty good.
Nothing wrong with staying out of the limelight, and living your life. I'm sure he's probably enjoying his family time.
I mean,
Yeah, like I said, I don't know, but when we
maybe
hung out with
he
them at
made
work,
enough money to just chill. I mean,
Maybe, yeah.
the dream.
I still feel like we're gonna see him someday race again. Like just at least one more time. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I've seen.
I'm sure he'll show back up. He's one of those dudes that did it for the love. Whatever your opinions are on the show,
He'll show up
and all
on
that
a
shit.
cash days or somewhere. I feel like
Big Chief loved it.
Yeah.
Like he lived it. Like it was his life. Like he, to a fault almost. It's like, so I'm sure he'll be back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this, buddy. You for everything that went down, and then you happen to drive all the way home. You sure look good again. Your collar's back.
Yeah.
You look like you actually do feel good. I'm glad to see that. I know you can text me that all day, but when I can see it, it makes me feel good.
It definitely does.
Yeah. Well, I got my main recipe. I usually get up in the mornings and start my wake and bake, and just sometimes just keep smoking.
He takes his medicine. He ain't
Oh,
gonna
I know. You make him stay on everything.
because he knows he's gonna hear it if he doesn't. And he'll be in the hospital again.
Yep.
That's why we were thanking you. He
Yeah.
listens to you.
Yeah.
Better listen to me. We'll be together 35 years on Saturday.
Oh my God,
that's
congratulations.
Awesome. That is so awesome.
Okay, so like you guys probably, maybe you understand this or not, but like, so I shoot photos for a living or for a long time. I have, I still do. I got even 3 weddings I'm going to shoot this year. So I've always like shot 2 or 3 weddings a year. And then some years I shot 25 weddings, like just insane numbers of weddings for years on years on years. Do you know how rare it is when they do that dance and they start removing everyone from the floor that anyone is over 25 years?
Oh, yeah. No. I guess I haven't
So
been.
I've shot, I guarantee I've shot over 200 weddings in my life.
Yeah.
So we'll use 200 as an example. Out of 200 weddings, how many weddings do you think didn't have anyone out there over 25 years?
50?
I would say almost 100.
Okay.
50% of the weddings I go to, people do not have a couple on site that has been together over 25 years. 35 is a long time.
Well, that's because it's different. Our generation is like Limpy, or our parents.
No. When I was a kid, you wouldn't go to a wedding. There was 10 couples out there at 45 years or 50. Totally understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
growing
like
up.
that.
You didn't go to many weddings. Well, at least I feel like we didn't go to that many weddings as we do now.
We had a big family, so we were always going to some family wedding. Growing up, I probably went to like 20 different weddings. Yeah. And then didn't really think much of them until I had to start shooting them. And American weddings are boring nowadays.
As my dad and my uncle would tell you, they've got a brother that's been married 9 times. So
that's dope. Killing it.
Oh, well, y'all know that on our wedding night, we spent it in the hospital.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Okay, story time.
Story time. Mr. Man over here. I mean, granted, he was the ripe age of 23 years old.
Did you even imagine 23-year-old Limpy?
He'd been throwing up for a couple of days. Well, on my wedding day, we cut the cake, do the toast. His best man comes up to me and says, he told you he'd been throwing up for 3 days or whatever. He's been throwing up blood for 3 days.
Holy shit.
He had a bleeding ulcer because he was so nervous because, of course, I'm Mexican, and so you have to invite all of Mexico.
Yeah.
And back in the day, you ordered 100 invitations or 300 invitations. There was no in between.
Oh, man.
He heard 300 invitations, and Mr. I don't like to be in the spotlight gets nervous.
In front of 11,000 people this weekend.
Bill.
And there wasn't. Right. Yeah, 11,000 people this weekend. He's shaking his ass. But now, before.
250,000 on live.
Anyways,
I remember.
So we're saying our vows, and me and my friends are like dying laughing because he has a solid sheet of sweat across his forehead, and he goes, during our vows.
Oh no!
And they had a trash can behind the altar just in case he threw up. and again, we made it through the wedding, the reception. We got to the reception, and like I said, his best man comes to me. And says he's throwing up blood. I walk into the bathroom. It looks like somebody got stabbed in the bathroom. The toilet is level full of blood.
Oh my
He's laying on the floor. We had to call the ambulance is there. So the ambulance to come to get him in this bathroom, and I mean, he's 300 pounds. So they're trying to maneuver him out. We head to the hospital, and in his tuxedo and my wedding gown, we're at the hospital. 10 minutes from where we got married.
Just so you know, if I would have been your photographer, you would have had sick pics from in the hospital, dog. We would
I
have done
wouldn't
it.
expect anything else, but
I do have a picture of him in the ambulance with the puke bucket in front of him.
Oh man!
And a picture of the ulcer they took and gave me, and I have it in my wedding album.
What about this?
And
did everybody continue to party, or was that like it?
They tried, but I mean, we weren't there, so
Right. I was wondering. I would be awkward. I'd be like, well,
my family shut it down.
Okay.
And I mean, like I said, they tried for an hour or two, I think, and then they shut it down. His family went with us to the hospital, and I slept in the chair for 6 days.
Damn.
I am going to take back what I've said previously on here, where I said my girl Kate is the biggest gambler I've ever met, even though she don't gamble. And that title is now passed on to Marissa, who had that opening night and decided to rock with that for 35 years.
35 years.
Well,
Wow.
we've been married for 30. We've been together for 35.
I always tell people, like, Kate got with me and I had no car, no house, freshly divorced, kid on the way. Like, dude, it was the worst combo. I don't know, though. I feel like you earned it right there.
you're talking about.
And I was pregnant.
Oh man.
So, needless to say, till death do us fucking part.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, them vows used to mean something, and they still do to me.
They do
Well,
to
I
me
mean,
too.
you're two young, dumb kids just saying these words to each other, and then you realize 30 fucking years later that you actually fucking mean them.
Yep.
Yeah, I still kind of,
It's
I don't know.
Shut the hell up. Who else is going to put up with you?
no.
Nobody. Nobody. But me.
Yeah, man, we're thankful. That's for sure. We are.
Yeah, we are. No, 35 years has to be awesome. You have so many memories and so many things, and shit changed so often. You find out all those things you thought were horrible didn't even matter now.
Nothing matters but him. Nothing.
Well, she complained that she didn't have honeymoon,
We've never had a honeymoon.
but she had $1,000 a night room at
Sleeping in a fucking chair.
6 days. So,
It might be the most expensive room you can
gave
get.
her a 6-night stay, huh?
Yeah, sleeping in a chair. But here we are.
That's awesome, though. That's
I ain't
so
going
good.
nowhere. And neither's he, because I'd fucking chop his legs off first.
Yep, but he knows it.
I believe her, if you wonder, and Limp.
I do too. And
Like, wholeheartedly. I feel like
I already know.
crew chief. I know it. I know it in my heart, Cole.
Whatever she spits out of that mouth about stuff, I already know. I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've heard her say it like in person, like
yeah, in the heat of the moment, is what you're saying?
yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly, and here we are still.
Yep.
What did you say?
I hope she don't have a machete close by outside, Limpy.
No, it's inside, but there's a knife somewhere close.
He's like, what?
Knows right where it is. No, that's in the closet side behind the coat.
Okay, I'm eating up on mosquitoes. I'm going in the house.
All right, well, we love you.
Hey,
Thanks,
bye.
guys.
Guys,
We
so
love
much.
you.
Thank you again. I can't thank you enough.
You,
We can't thank you enough.
anytime.
Y'all have a good night.
You too.
What?
So we're in town.
No, I close tomorrow.
Hey, did you guys see that hailstorm Denver got yesterday?
No.
It flooded Aurora like with hail. They had to bring out plow trucks and plow the roads because it was like over a foot of hail. Look it up. Yeah, look it up. It's wild as fuck.
I can't post anything. Like I can't add shit. I'm on my phone,
Yeah, when you
and I ain't that smart.
I'll try to find it and send it to you so you ain't gotta dig for it. But it was crazy, and it didn't even rain in Fort Collins, north of there. So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Crazy looking, huh?
What's that? They fired up HARP too hard or didn't have the calculations right?
Well, I've been talking on lives and shit for months now how, we're obviously in that huge drought and they're moving reservoirs up the mountain to preserve the water and yada, yada, yada. I don't know. Just awfully fishy, man. Awfully fishy.
Oh boy, I got something I could say to that, but
Yeah, I know. We could go any way you wanted down that conspiracy world, but I just think it's crazy. We didn't get a winner this year, and that's not a lie. Colorado did not get a winner this year. Explain that. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know. We have some weird things too. I noticed that like over the last 3 months, every single storm originates in Oklahoma. And then comes right up towards us. And it's kind of weird. Like, and I could be stupid. Like I said, I haven't been paying as much attention when I was younger, but it seemed like they used to kind of come from the West Coast and drift across and they get bigger or smaller or distant, like it was like a thing.
I've been here 20 years.
Now they just start right here. This giant storm creates in Oklahoma and just starts trailing up in this same path for 3 months straight.
And listen, I've been here 20 years.
I don't know. And dude, I'm not saying that some scientists couldn't tell me, oh yeah, we're in that cycle of the Earth's gravitational pull with the moon and the sun and blah 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 and the tides and all right, maybe someone could explain it to me where it makes sense, but it just seems like something I haven't noticed before.
But for me, like I used to be able to watch a storm out here in Colorado, and I could call my dad or my friends in Indiana and say, we had a huge storm, and within 3 days they were getting weather. Now it wouldn't always be exactly what we got or whatever, but they usually got something because it came through. And now, like I said, we get a lot of northern storms, from Wyoming down. We aren't even getting that no more. Like it's.
I understand the jet streams change and shit.
Right, I do too. But
what I'm saying is that still doesn't mean it shouldn't come from west, following the jet stream.
Right.
Right.
I think I don't think you're far off on nothing, and maybe we both are. But I feel what you're saying.
And like I said, from shooting photos is where I started paying attention to weather so hard.
Right.
Like I've got other crazy things I could get into that I don't even want to because people will think they'll really think I'm dumb.
I know. Yeah.
You never go full.
Well, I heard, what is it?
Thunder.
Wrestling with pigs or something?
What's
Well,
that?
I have tons of photos from spots that I've took over the last 20 years, and I've taken majority of them at sunset, and the sun has moved quite a distance over the years.
Yeah.
Which started out over here is now over by this building that's way over here.
Right.
That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense to me, especially when the photos are taking around the same time of year. They're all taken in August and September.
Maybe I don't know
Right as I'm
nothing, but
starting to do
me, I
senior
feel like
photos, it's
the
all I
moon's
use that
closer.
spot for. So, like, why is it never went back? If it's went this way, where? So, I mean,
Right.
did we tilt? Which I do know they published that we did tilt some, but this would seem like quite a tilt. But once again, scientists could tell me because of the size of the Earth, a little tilt looks like a big tilt when you get it over to here. Like I said, I'm not gonna say I know it all. There was definitely some weird shit to that, like through photos. I end up finding all sorts of crazy stuff out of in photos.
See that.
Yeah.
Like, don't ever be a photographer that goes to all the local parties and bars and shoots photos, because your photos will start to tell you what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
It was wild, and all of it like ended up coming out at some point, and I was like, "Ooh, I knew that from those photos." It was weird. Well, all right, boys, I gotta run and go meet Ian. Dude, thank you guys for such an amazing weekend. Thank
Same,
you for
bro.
bringing the show back for a day or whatever. This has been a blast. It was so good to see you, to see your color back, to see you say that it wasn't that bad. You rolled right through it. I thought you checked out right when you needed to. You didn't have a bad incident, and you ran it through for almost the whole entire thing. I couldn't have been more
Hey,
pumped.
I'll give him credit. He did not fight back on trying to stay longer than he should have. I think my man knew what was up, and I know the warden told him what was up, but Limpy did a good job on the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought all of it went as good as it could go, man. Like, I had a great weekend, dude. I know it didn't get finished. I'm super sorry to any fans
Happened.
that were bummed out about that. But that's just sometimes how it goes. I would just be appreciative of the racing you got was fucking top notch.
Man, close
Like, there was
racing from
a lot of
round
close
one.
races. There's a lot of good shit
Round
going
one.
on.
Yeah.
Fans were amazing.
And it's only going to be better, dude. It's only going to be better. Jeff said it last night. I mean, he's going to improve what he can afford, and I can bet you it's going to be great.
I can't wait. Well, all right, guys, I'm gonna hit
Love
it.
you.
Thank you
Love
so
you,
much.
Bro. Have a good night, bro.
Love you guys to death.
All
We'll be
Pass
down,
them
Limpy. I'm gonna try to talk Jeff into that July 4th
Okay.
in Texas. Like I said, Jeff's girlfriend's down there now, so like it should be pretty easy to talk him into going to Texas.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like
And
I
not-
said, some fast,
That's
bumpy
gonna be,
roads.
that's gonna be stupid, man.
Yeah,
That
it's
we-
gonna be,
All right,
that'll
everyone.
be the
Peace.
Texas version of War in the Woods, I think. Is what that's going to be.
I'm ready. I might just end up staying there for 3 weeks, and we'll just
There you go.
Limpy's track every day and just test till we're right.
Dude, go do some cash days or something. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, we should. Well, if we did, I promise you, we come down to Texas and race at his track. We're gonna race somewhere on the streets. We're not just gonna go home.
You
Jeff's
heard?
car will work on those fast roads. All right, guys, love you. See ya.
All right, love you, man. Bye, bye.
I'm about to say, somebody don't say nothing, and that OCD, ADD, all them D's will hit him. You can tell when he gets amped up. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's like,
I love it.
"What's up, Jeff?"
Love it, man.
So,
You're off till Friday, basically, then, huh?
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, we go in and see my primary Friday afternoon.
Did you see? Is that who you saw before you came, or no? Or did you see him just regularly?
Uh,
Because I know you had an appointment before you came, right? And
oh yeah, my GI doctor.
Okay, GI. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he was. He had
That was after your
it was
blood.
amazing. She was all like, "Oh my God," because I've lost a little bit of weight.
Mm-hmm.
My legs aren't as swollen because
Right.
see her about.
You know what? Now you say that, your legs did look pretty decent, man. I know you wasn't feeling the best, but fuck, compared to what they used to be, they did look good.
Yeah, it was. I would have, which I did. I wasn't gonna miss this mofo no matter what. So I might have fibbed a little bit or something.
Right.
Oh shit! What is that? He said Chuck lost the camera. Patrick said Chuck lost the camera.
Shoot. Doesn't surprise me, Patrick. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Is he even home yet? No.
I think
I think he got home yesterday. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
he barely beat us, and he left the whole day before us.
That's crazy. Oh man.
That's good people, man.
Yep.
I mean, what? 30.
He said you need to 3D print you some extra kidneys. Shit.
Yeah.
He said he got in at 1. We got in at 12. Now, let's be honest, Patrick. Was that 1 his time or 1 the real time? Your Spurs lost game 1 there tonight in the NBA Finals.
Who are they playing?
The New York Knicks.
Say the Knicks.
Yeah. The
Yeah, I don't
ESPN.
stop with that shit, but
It's the ESPN Knicks. I mean, New York Knicks.
yeah.
You know me, I follow it all for the pod, but
Yeah.
some of it's kind of annoying to have to follow, but I do it just because I love it.
Yeah.
People don't realize when I was growing up, dude, we got the paper delivered every single day to our house. My dad read that every single day. And my thing was to get the sports section out when he was done. And I don't know. I loved looking at baseball stats, football, whatever's season it was. And I just love to compare like teams and players. And dude, I've always been like that. And that's why I think my passion is for it. I miss that. I really do. I miss the newspaper getting thrown at your garage door at like 4:30 in the morning.
You can keep up with the comments.
Yeah.
You can probably see them a lot better than I can.
What are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Eric
Ingle says, me and Josh Mayfield, we are underdogs and had a hellacious time of our lives. You can do anything else to take in place of what goes down at War in the Woods. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm glad you came, dude. underdogs or not, like Jeff said last night, there's a reason why everybody comes to that race, and it's not just one. There's multiple.
Was it?
You'll get them.
Didn't they have one of them guys that were? I guess they made it down to whoever they were at, and he was one of them was a first timer or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember now. You say that.
I might be talking out my ass.
Somebody might be able to help us out in the chat, but I want to say I do feel like I heard that, and the bikes, Dustin. There was a gentleman that has been with Birdman since Birdman started, and has not won an event or been in the finals. And Dustin said he had a shot to win the whole thing last weekend, and unfortunately, couldn't. Eric says Nova, which was Nitrous Mayhem, if I'm not mistaken. That's cool, man. That's cool. It's stuff like that that'll make them want to come back, obviously, but make them spread the word to people they know that ain't been there before. Like, shit, we went and, we thought we were underdogs or had no shot, and we made it to the fucking semis, or we made it to the finals, and, we won, so those are cool stories, Eric. Those are the ones that you like to hear also. Because you will have those guys that's been to all 15 and's never been to a semifinal. But like I said, they've been to all 15.
Yeah.
Profound. I'm not the furthest traveled. I'm probably the most consistent traveled, I would say. That's the furthest away. But there's people from Australia. I mean, there's Sweden people. There's been people from a lot further.
Germany.
Where God, I can't think of his name now. The white truck that lost through the pit. Anyways, the old boy that came from down in Houston. I mean, that's almost as far as of a travel as me down there in Texas. So
yeah, I mean that's.
Cantu. God, couldn't.
Yeah, whenever I drive, it's about the same.
Yeah, so it's from where I live to my dad's house, which is about an hour and a half north of Brown County. It's 16 hours, 16 minutes door to door. But shit, I'd live in Hawaii and travel to that race because of what it is. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today when you text me. We've been hanging out for 6 years, been good pals for the last couple of years, but to think back almost 5.5 years ago when I first went to our first War in the Woods and our first really our first taste in the no prep world other than watching it on YouTube. Wow, man. It's crazy how far we've came and things have changed. And then, the friendships and all that cool stuff as well has been the best part about it. But man, it was wild because my youngest Sadie was asking me when I was putting up my media thing the other night when I got home. She was like, "How many of those you got?" And I was like, a few. She asked me, how many I've been to, and I looked back and I was like, man, I forgot about that one. And, it's cool.
I've seen Tess and Tony and Brent as well.
Brent, Arizona. Yeah. Shout out to Brent, man.
I mean, I don't know if they drove the furthest, but I'm willing to bet somebody drove further than Tony and them. And,
yeah, that's a hell of a haul. I know sometimes they leave their stuff out east and fly, but Brent, for a fact, I know he drove from Arizona and back because He just got home like yesterday. So, man, shout out to him too. I'm glad he came. I promised him a shirt because he let me put his car on my shirt for this year's Breakfast in the Woods, and I'll be darned if I did not forget to give it to him. So I got to mail it to him. But it was a good time throwing some freebies out on the track to the fans with him. And my cousin Clayton had the drone down there following us while we were doing that. And it's kind of funny. It got down real low, and we were done throwing, heading back your way. And he said, "You want to race to the drone?" I was like, "Yeah, why not?" And then that fucker jumped on me, Clint. He red lit on me.
I can see that when he probably had shaky knees.
Oh, man. That dude's got enough energy for both of us all the time, I feel like. I love him. God love him. You know, I'm sure you've probably seen it, but you know they're building a new no prep track really about 30 minutes from me, behind the Colorado National Speedway. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's
No.
it's gonna be asphalt, but it's meant for no prep. It's gonna be an 8th mile with plenty of shutdown. I sent some info to everyone. I don't know if I had you in that. Happy reached out to him, but I don't know if the guy reached back out. It's a younger kid. I got some friends that have some insight with him, so I'm waiting for that thing to get done, and then I already told Chuck, be a hell of a spot for an E's and B's on tilt no prep race. So
Oh yeah.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool, and maybe by that time you'd be okay to fly out and hang out. You know,
Oh
I know
yeah.
Hayden. You know Hayden Wilson and
Yeah.
Joey Anton and all
Yeah.
them boys. Them boys will be in the area. You know they'd be down and love to have you out here. So I'm sure Cody Cook will come out from
About
out
to say
west.
Cody.
You know, so it'd be a good. I think it'd be a good little showing, and maybe we could attract some East Coasters. But I'm excited. I can't wait for that thing to open up, man. That's going to be kind of cool for me because really right now, closest no prepping I can go to is either down in Springs, which is 2.5, 3 hours away, or up in Wyoming at Bar None, which is about the exact same. And it's windy as shit up there, man. I'm gonna go, but I really don't have no desire to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you heard me earlier. I'm gonna venture outside the box for me and go in October to Ryan's race there in Newport, Arkansas. That tailgate throwdown. That thing's been gaining some traction for him. I think this is the 3rd or 4th running for him, and it's gotten bigger every time. And he has Thomas there of Moonshiner's Garage helping him out. And I like those guys. Those guys have always been cool to me, and I've had them on the pod. And I told him he did kind of like Jamie Deere. He voiced it and emceed it last year, and by Saturday, he had no voice. Like he was hoarse and shot. So I said, "Man, you know what, dude? I'm gonna come, and I'd love to be your backup in case if you need it. And you know, if you lose your voice, I'll be there to help you out." But
Yeah.
it'll be something different, you know. All trucks, obviously, and they got a couple different classes, so that'll be fun. I've never been to Arkansas in my life, so that'll be a first.
I usually pass by it all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been to that track, haven't you?
I don't think I have.
It's a smaller kind of outlawish track, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I've seen videos and stuff, but I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Then of course, just I'll be looking forward to maybe going back to War in the Woods, as long as everything plays out all right.
Yeah. Uh, to,
there's some oval racing I got to go support here soon too as well.
Is it ain't dirt? It's like asphalt or something, right?
Asphalt, yep. That same track that they're about to build the no prep track behind. That's where a few of the people I have had on the podcast race at, and then down south in Pueblo, at the end of the year, they're reopening the track that I officially raced at when I moved to Colorado, which was called I-25 Speedway back then. Now it's going to be called High Bank Speedway at Beacon Hill, and a couple of my acquaintances I know through the racing world bought it and have been refacing it, remodeling it, repaving. I mean, just putting a shit ton of money and hours and everything into it. And they're going to try to throw a race in September, and I hope to be the voice of that. And I hope in 2027 to be the voice of that track all the way around. So that's my goal. It's a little bit of a hike, but we've got friends and family down there, so it would be one night a week maybe that we could go hang out with them, and I could go work and have some fun at the track.
Yeah. How far? You said you can go to work?
Yeah, I would go to announce, like go to announce.
Oh,
And then
I thought you meant you're
no, I'm off tomorrow, back on Friday.
Also, people, if you message me, respond. Don't think I'm not paying attention, which
Thanks, Jeff.
sometimes I don't even look at my phone for sometimes it's a couple of days.
I can vouch for that. I know there's sometimes when I texted him and it's been a couple of days and it gets a little worried, but that's just how Limp is, man.
Yeah. Usually that's when they start messaging Marissa.
That's all. Yeah.
Pardon, excuse me.
If they're close enough in the loop, that's exactly the path that goes.
Yeah.
Billy Buzz says, I just ran a front wheel drive 4-cylinder enduro here in CT 3 weeks ago. Oh, in Connecticut 3 weeks ago. I got hammered 10 laps in. Car's trash. Sorry to hear that, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was racing at first too, was front wheel drives, and we had a Honda Civic that a gentleman that when I was working for CarQuest in the parts business, I delivered to him. He was a trucker and he had a shop, and I delivered, oil filters and shit to him occasionally. But he was a kind of a wild guy, and he knew that we liked racing, and we were helping another guy across the street with a street stock. And he kept coming over. And eventually he was like, I got this car over there. If you guys want to go dig it out of the weeds, you can have it. We dug that Civic out of the weeds, and in 7 days we stripped it, put a cage in it, did a little bit of modifying, and had it on the track. And we ran 2 seasons with it. Didn't do too bad. We never won a race, but that division always had like 50 cars in it every weekend. And it was a lot of fun, but the wife got pregnant, and the end of that story.
Yeah. I was about to say when gas wasn't that expensive.
Yeah, exactly. When $2 lasted almost 3 days.
Yeah.
Trying to explain that to my 16-year-old now. She's like, it's just $20. I'm like, yeah, $20 for 1 day doesn't cut it no more, golly.
Yeah.
Did you ever drag race?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I had a street car, but yeah.
Back before you flagged, or did you do it after?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did both. Back in the back in the day, back in the 90s. So
90s, yeah. I think you had cars and stuff, but I guess I just never really thought about you racing.
yeah. Yeah. I got it to my shop and I was going to start working on it, getting it done. And then that's when right like, I think it was either the next day or next couple of days, I was out. And, and I was like, I didn't even know what happened.
Damn.
Mhm. Yeah, this weekend, I believe, yeah, I'm anemic, so people,
Yeah, that was hard to try to tell people that didn't realize that because, everybody knows you as always been in shorts and, a shirt or hoodie. And with you being, with your hood on and stuff this weekend, people were like, what was up with that? And I was like, it's how it's going to be, for right now.
got
So
low blood, people.
when the blood don't flow as well as it used to, sometimes you're cold. And when you get old like us, you'll see. I mean, I'm only 45 and I'm already starting to feel it.
Yeah, I guess. Not, I mean, that's, that's as I told Richard, I mean, if something happens, fucking, especially on the street, just move me down around the block and drop me off and then get the race done and call somebody that when, y'all get done.
Shit. The sad part is, Bub, there probably won't be that enough time for you just to go down around the block. But I understand where you're coming from, though, and I know what you mean. I definitely do. And you proved your point this weekend as well, or last weekend, that you might be down and out, but you're still the GOAT for the reason, and that's why everybody loves you, bro. I wasn't lying when I told you. I said, Jeff and Julie and the crew put on a hell of a race, but there's a lot of people that come for you.
Well, I appreciate it, but,
I know.
I have a fucking ball out there.
I did too, man. I did too. I was happy you were there, and I was happy that we got to see everybody. Like, dude, on Thursday by noon, that place was fucking packed. That place was almost as full as it was for the fall by noon on Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell, even when we got there Wednesday.
I know. I couldn't believe it. There was, over a dozen people there already, at least.
Yeah, at least.
Granted,
and I'm like, these are my fucking people right here. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. Yeah.
It was a good time. Just in case people, y'all don't know, we like to party.
Yeah, we do. I thought it was funny. Julie's like, you got to come on Tuesday now because we didn't get to play golf. Because that was our original goal, was Wednesday. I fly in, me and you and the family get to the track. We drop you guys off, and me and Pops load up with Julie and Jeremy, Jeff's brother, and we were going to go play golf Wednesday and then come back and party. Well, Mother Nature had a different plan, so that kind of got X-nayed. So we're gonna get it in, though. I want to see how good Jeremy is because I think he's better than what he talks.
Yeah, and for people that don't know who Jeremy is, he's the other guy. He's the guy that y'all called Jeff.
He's Jeff. He's the one you all call Jeff all weekend.
All weekend. He looks just like his brother,
Hey, even Dean,
except he's
that was awesome.
He's a little smaller.
Dean got it kicked off for everybody though. That was hilarious hearing that.
Yeah.
All right, bub. Well, I'll let you go get some rest. I'm gonna go check on these kids and get some stuff prepped for the podcast. But like I said, man, I love you. I appreciate you guys treating my family the way you do, and you know that we're always gonna be there for you. It's a pleasure always to come on here, and it was nice to come on here and share with these folks. You know, even though you kind of said a little bit last night, but you know that can get lost in the sauce with 4 or 5 other guys trying to tell 4 or 5 other different stories, and you know,
Yeah.
man, bless you for coming on here and letting everybody know the real deal. That you know, we're not out of the woods, but you're doing good, as good as you can for where you're at right now.
Appreciate it, bro. Have a good night.
You bet, man. You bet. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for supporting us. Make sure you check out the podcast coming up this Friday. I got a doozy in store for this week. We're in the finals for hockey and basketball, but more importantly, I'm going to be recapping a little bit of my side of the story from this past weekend, and of course, getting you set up for the weekend in sports. And you know what's coming up, Limpy? Matter of fact, next weekend we're going to celebrate Freedom 250. That's right. United States of America's 250th anniversary is coming up this year, and UFC is going to celebrate on the lawn next Saturday for UFC fights there at the White House. So it's going to be a big weekend next weekend also on the E's and B's, and we got a lot of cool stuff coming all summer long. So make sure you check us out wherever you listen to us, and make sure you check out our sponsors like Major Performance and Dyno, my bad boy, the GOAT, the legend, Limpy himself, Jasper Graham. Shout out to him coming on earlier tonight. And of course, last but not least, if you can't be at that race and you're looking for that live feed to follow, we got the baddest in the game, and it's 660 TV. My boy Dave Doan is traveling all summer long. So make sure you guys go support all of our sponsors. And once again, shout out to Limpy, the Warden, Jeff, Julie, and the whole entire War in the Woods crew. For us here at the E's and B's podcast, we love y'all, and we'll see you this Friday. Peace.
Later, bro. Maybe. Thanks for the show tonight. No problem, bro. I don't get you know, on the internet no more. I hardly, you know. I just don't, because you know I try not to. I bit my tongue over the years, or over the last couple of years, and you know, just if you got to be negative in your life, just I mean, you might as well not go places. Well, I mean, what I'm thinking, but oh, babe. So anybody got any questions? That's a fact. Really. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, I wasn't gonna miss that race no matter what. I was appreciate it. I was good. I was good all the way up until the second night, or the second day, and then, you know, we got about halfway done or something like that, and then I had to appreciate it, Eric. Uh, see now my fucking OCD or ADHD kicked in. Forgot what I was even responding to. Yeah, I don't tend to miss one. If something happens, then nah, James, it's not bad. It's not, oh shit! See, what the fuck am I talking about? Fucking James got me. Oh. So, uh, I just want to thank personally everybody this weekend, and we I know I didn't finish. I like my love life sometimes. I need to quit reading the comments, but yeah. Shit. But shit. Her from Chief? No, no. Uh, audio was clipping for me. Oh boy, it's probably me. To be honest with you. Oh, check, check, check. What do you say? Where are the results for the race this weekend or what? Check. Better. I think they're not on this page. I think I think they haven't had time to do that stuff. So you got to figure them guys are fucking probably they're wore the fuck out. That I couldn't. I was pretty much out for that. I don't know who the splits are. Sorry. We got bits and pieces from Mike. Yeah. There you go, right there. Finger, got it. Appreciate it, bro. Uh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say something, but then I would like re-comment and then I'd forget what I'm talking about. I'll be the we too. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. No crap. Want to hear that? Coming down. they split. I'm pretty sure they split. Didn't they split all classes other than the? Or the no, I think it was all classes, wasn't it? Somebody will let me know. I was I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, that helmet trophy, man, that made my day. Made my day right there. Hang on, lie. All classes were splits. Thank you. Oh yeah. Yes, you can't. He was all like, uh, he said something about, uh, like, where are you going? He goes, this was like Thursday afternoon or something like that. And he goes, so where are you going? He goes, it's to the house. I said, oh, okay. He goes, I haven't slept in 3 days. So he goes, I'm going to go take a nap at his house. I mean, that guy is dedicated right there. Julie, same. Appreciate all the lives as well. Things Outlaw Media, Ben, and uh, uh, Pro Tree, and shit. Tickle Pits, yeah, Tickle Pits. Yeah, Dave 660 TV. Oh yeah, and apparently I missed the fake pits. So yeah, if you got any pictures or whatever, uh, do send them to me. Yeah, but yeah, Jeff's car is beautiful. Wait till y'all see his other car. Ooh, y'all gonna be like, holy shit. Unless he's already said something about it, then I'm the one that's like, oh shit. Uh, no, I'm hanging out with y'all if y'all want. Yeah, right, yeah. Well, yeah. He loves index racing. Yeah. Yeah, I had a great time this weekend. So, and and Jeff and Jen, Jeff and Jennifer as well for their hospitality. Uh, and Jeff's place is beautiful. I'm talking beautiful. You got a big old lake in the backyard, big old pond. Nice. I always thought that he was fishing at the pond at Brown County. Oh, say. TikTok Mustang Barrel. Her first war in the woods. Dreamed and her husband's birthday. Took the streamer his first war in the woods. I got to see 2 videos. Sweet. Yeah, that's a nice place. Nice piece of property. Uh, yeah, good deal. Yeah, good deal. Somebody said that I think Ben or somebody had like, what was it, like 3,500 people watching or something like that. Think something like that. Not sure. I might have heard different. They said actually had 5 different angles going. Hell yeah. 6,000 at one point. Ah, dang. How about tickle fishing? Have they said anything? Yeah. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. I hope everybody watching had a great time. Which you follow them guys. Most of them are pretty good at what they do. So yeah. All right, people. I think I'm done for the night. Awesome. See that many cars. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, they said we had 202 cars, I think, three, something like that. Appreciate it, Jeff. Yeah, Vineyard. I know next time I go up there, not only do I need weed, but I need somebody to bring me some uh, uh, some of that pizza. The one that's, yes, in Indiana. Fucker. Appreciate it, James. Hell yeah. Yeah. Pizza King. Yeah. Pizza. Shit. It's either my next race is either uh, the big one at our track in Amarillo. I mean Abilene, and then we got a couple of events before that we might be doing stuff. Appreciate it, Mike. No, we're good. We good. I, I like Cali. I love Cali. I like all out of all the spots at streets that I've been to. There's a couple of badass spots in Arizona and probably 3 or 4 spots in Cali, but uh, one's north and one's south. The rest of them are in the south, but man, appreciate it. Ooh. All right, people. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming on and hearing us ramble. It's fun. I fucking smoked 3 joints. So 3 blunts. So we're good now. Next we'll have some good. Yep. I gotta get off here. I'm gonna keep feeding the stuff. Later.